What's all this right here? Just like I'm saying. All right, what's up? What's up? We're gonna get this in and out real quick. Today's subject, I told you we're gonna have a doozy for you from last week. I think this is gonna be a pretty decent one. Get the notes up. Pretty decent one. It is so we've in our church service been talking about we've been talking about shift change or shift happens or stuff like that. So we're gonna dive into it real fast. Then we're gonna get off of here. Got some stuff to do. Really not. I just want to play my game some more. I've been thinking about something. We got a little festival coming up. Been wrapping my head around something I want to try different. So let's get started. Let's dive right in. Listen, this your boy, Big Cal.
And I'm LaTanya.
And listen, we are marriage, business, and ministry. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about shift change. Shift happens. What does it mean? What does it mean when you hear the title "Shift Happens"? What does that mean? What does that mean to you? What does it mean to you, Tom?
Something is about to take place. Shift is going to happen, and whether you are a part of it or not, something is changing.
Whether you're a part of it or not, something is changing. So you will shift your entire life for the rest of your life. You have to be in a place and a position where the shift, even though it's going to be effective, does not become overwhelming and affect you enough where it kills you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have to be. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, big bro? What's been going on with you there? Sauce Boss in the house. Man, good to see you, man. Good to see you on here with us, man. We're talking about shift happens.
Shift happens.
A lot of times what happens is we're keeping it saved. I did this little post thing where the F is floating. So it's instead of being shift, it says everything else. So it says, because that's how most people view it, right? So it is important to know that things are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The issue I think we run into is not being prepared for shift happening.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not prepared for shift happening, once it happens, it throws you for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be in a position mentally, physically, financially, where when a shift occurs, you're able to handle it. I mean, it's gonna depending on what the shift is. Some shifts are positive, some are negative. Some shifts are I'm gonna use the word mediocre, not really mediocre, but shift happens for the good and the bad. So in those that are on here with us, man, look, I appreciate how many we got there. I see 3, but I'm claiming 100. So for those that are on here, it's going to be very important strategically. I'm talking business. I'm talking in your marriage and those that believe in ministry. In your ministry, you have to be prepared in this next part of your life, this last quarter We're almost in the last quarter of 2024, going into 2025. You have to be prepared for a shift change. We're going to talk about two different topics in the shift change that are dire important. So if you're in business, so if you're a business owner, you're in business for yourself, even if you're working for someone else, you have to be prepared for a shift change. So here's a definition in business what a shift change does. A shift change is often identified as changing, right? It's a change. If we're changing shifts, she's coming in first shift, and I may be coming in second shift, right? There's a shift change. There's a transaction of taking place of something, right? So we're taking place of something, which is a shift change. But here, let's talk spiritually. Spiritually, shift change is when God is trying to get you to recognize something or trying to get you to move in a certain direction. He will watch this shift your way of thinking, or he will bring certain people into your life. Business-wise, it's the same thing. If you're not in business to grow your business, then you're not going to be able to adapt to the shift change. If you're always just going to be stuck on what's normal, you'll never get to the next level, right? Because there has to be a change. Change. Here's the first point. Change is necessary. Before we go further, you got anything, sweetheart?
Yes. With the shift change, whether it's in your personal, your business, your ministry, your marriage, you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible about the shift change. A lot of times, the shift is posted. There's a warning that something's getting ready to happen.
What's up, Chef Carlton?
There's a warning. There's a shift when you go to work. You know you're going to work from 8 to 4, whatever. You know your shift is 8 to 4. There's a shifting in the atmosphere. There's a shifting in the season. There's a shifting. You cannot continue to do the same thing that you was doing during the shift change. So if you're on day shift and you're an opener, and you still on shift change at night, you can't continue to open. You have to change what you're doing. You have to change your mindset.
What's up, Jerry?
You have to be flexible and know and be adaptable on what's going on in that season.
That's good. That's
during
good.
That shift.
Hey, Jerry, you gonna be at the reunion on this weekend, man? I'm coming down. Listen, I want to hug everybody I ain't hugged in a long time, man. I want to see y'all, man. See y'all smiling faces, man. I'm so blessed, man. We are so blessed, man, to be able to see the number of years. We've been knowing each other since kindergarten or something like that, man. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all. Baby bro, what's up, man? Baby bro, you good? We need to hook up. If not this week, next week, man. We lost a lot of employees, man. Not to anything other than Cecile going to visit her family and stuff like that. So we definitely want to try to hook up, man. You like that right there, Sean? Let's keep going. So here is the first key part. Shift change shift happens. We're going to talk about shift change. It is dire important. It is dire important that we understand that shifting is necessary. In order for us to go deeper into where we want to be. Deeper a lot of times doesn't mean we're going lower. That means we're diving more into getting the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding of direction. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Shift happens when it's trying to get us in a certain direction. There's a direction that we're trying to go. That's why it is so important to be mentally prepared for a shift change. What's up, Kent? One of the greatest wing guys in the 7 cities, man. Congratulations on y'all second location, man. Wish y'all the best, man. I hope y'all make $1 million on the first day, man. I wish y'all many blessings. We're about to renew our contract down there on General Booth as well, man. We got to do something here soon in the parking lot. But knowing that shift change is necessary, shift change is going to happen. I'm going to let y'all know, as long as you got breath in your body, as long as you have the motivation for more, as long as you got the desire to see greater, there's always going to be a shift change. And in order for that shift change to manifest itself, you have to know that it's necessary. Hey, what's up, Maurice? How you doing, Chef, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome, man. Maurice, we're talking about shift happens, but we're going to talk about it from the positive perspective. We're not going to talk negative, because a lot of times what happens is people get caught up when a change happens. It's change for the negative, but it's not. The majority of the changes that we encounter are for the benefit of us, for us to be in a better place. Shift happens. Sometimes shift happens unexpectedly, right? If you're not mentally prepared for a shift change, you can be overwhelmed. We got several chefs on here right now. If you're, how do you react when you're going into this, you're doing a catering. Let's do it that way. You're doing a catering and you're in your mind say, I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing this all by myself, right? What happens when you do a catering and then during that catering, they taste your product, they see your customer service, they see all those things, and you're only used to 100 people. They say, man, because of how your food tastes and the service. What's up, Des? How you doing? How your food tastes and the service you gave us. Listen, I have an opportunity for you to serve my team. My team is not 100 people. I got 1,000 people on my team. That's a shift happens. Shift change for the better. If you're not prepared for that, if you're not mentally prepared for that, you will say, that's too much for me, or that's too overwhelming for me. Instead of saying, thank God that my talent has been seen, my talent is being what's the word I'm looking for? My talent, that they see that I can handle this and I can walk into it. Not knowing that 1,000 now is going to turn to 2,000. If you take care of that 1,000, I got an opportunity to take care of another set of businesses that I have. I'm talking from example. We're talking from example now. We're talking from example right now. If you're not mentally prepared, you will lose focus when the shift happens. Just know that the shift is necessary in order for you to get to next level, in order for your business to be next level, in order for your marriage to be next level, in order for your ministry, if you're in ministry in here, those things, you have to be mentally prepared and know that shift happens. The shift change is necessary. Y'all got anything on there? You got anything, sweetheart?
Just to add on to that, a lot of times when you're working, you take notes. You take notes for the next shift coming on. So when they come on, they clock in. They can be mentally prepared for what is getting ready to happen. You cannot just get ready for what is happening right now. You have to be ready, not get ready. Be ready for the shift that is getting ready to happen.
You got to be ready. One thing I've learned in business and being a restaurant owner is I have to make sure my team is prepared for next, right? If they're not prepared for next, that means it's not their fault. It's my fault that I didn't prepare them for what was necessary or a necessary change for them. Because when the shift happens, I need for them to be already in position to receive or already in the position to go, right? If I'm going to be the leader and I'm already ready to go, they got to be in position to go as well. We have to prepare ourselves mentally. The change is necessary. I want y'all to understand that what it is that you guys are dealing with and going through and about to, especially us business owner, Ryan, Maurice, Chef Carlton, and anybody else that's on here. If you're in business, you have to be prepared for the shift change. You can't, my wife just said it, you can't be getting ready. You have to be ready. And what happens is, watch this right here. What happens is that people will come into your life as resources. So when it's about to be time for that shift to change, you already have resources in place to help you help the change be easier for you. Even though I am a small business, I operate. Bro, you got to. Right. Bro, you have to operate your brand as if it's a 500. So when that happens, you're already ready for it. That's why it's necessary for us to know that these shift happens, shift changes. Stuff is going to happen. it's going to happen for our good as long as we stay diligent, eager, willing. We striving for it. We're hungry for it. We're going to always run into change. It's necessary for us to be changed. It's necessary for us to adapt to the change. What else you got before I go to the next?
Just to throw in, you remember when we was in Alaska and we was standing where the shift had happened in the road, in the forest.
Earthquake.
The earthquake happened, but there was a shift that people wasn't ready for. They lost their footing. They lost their houses. A lot of people lost a lot of things. If you're not ready for that shift that happens and you are firmly planted, no telling what's going to happen. You have to be ready.
You have to be ready.
Not getting ready, be ready.
So Maurice said something that makes sense. Maurice said he even though he's a small business, he operates like a Fortune 500. That means I'm operating in expectation. Expectation comes with change. It's going to shift. In order for me to see 500, my mind has to already be there. If my mind ain't there when it happens, I don't know how to act. I wouldn't even know how to receive it. I don't know how to take it in. Again, it will become overwhelming if I'm not already thinking. Like my brother, Chef Carlton. Chef Carlton, traveling, take care of his family. He's a traveling chef, does all these things. If he's not mentally prepared for the shift change, then everything about him will crumble because it becomes overwhelming. The blessings, I'm not talking about nothing negative. I'm talking about the blessings and the overflow will become so overwhelming that you're like, man, am I even worthy of this?
You give it up.
Or you give it up, or you give it to somebody. I can't do it. This is too much for me. I can't do it. When that shift happens like that, and it's at a great magnitude that is way beyond your even imagining your thoughts, it becomes overwhelming. Even in the positive, man, I ain't never seen nobody write me a check for $20,000 for me to put burgers and chicken in chicken wings on a thing. But if you're not mentally prepared, if you're mentally prepared for it, you already knew it was coming. You were just working towards it. And when the shift happens, you was already there. That's why the shift is necessary. The shift is necessary if you're in a position where you want to grow. If you're in a position where you want to grow, the shift is necessary. You have to be in position to receive that shift. Now that you are already equipped.
Know that
you're already equipped. You have to know. But watch this right here, bro. Even if you don't know, here's another thing with shift happens or shift changes, right? Here's another thing. When shifts are happening, if you're the right person, right? If you're the right person for the job, there's going to be people that's going to say, man, I got you. Bro, you don't owe me nothing, man. Let's get in. Because when somebody else got your back and they want you to win, bro, don't you know they winning too? I don't ask for nothing. My brother Carlton could tell you. He always, bro, you win. When you win, I like the fact to see that you're growing. If you're growing your business, if your business is growing, I don't need to be taken from you. It ain't necessary for me to take from you. My job is to be a resource to help you not be overwhelmed, or even when it happens with me, help me not be overwhelmed. Help me get my mind wrapped around that this change has happened. It's a change for the better. It's a change for the greater. And I just need somebody to say, you got this. That's good.
That's good.
It's the same with money. Don't wait till you have it. Have the money to have it planned. Plan like you.
That's right.
That's good. That's good talking right there, man.
Good.
That's good talking. That also means you got to learn how to save money. I blow money. I do, but I blow money, but I save money too. So I save a lot more than what I used to. I used to be reckless, but now I understand that change. But change comes with, let's say, change comes with age and maturity, right?
Maturity, not
let's say
necessarily
maturity.
age.
Maturity. Well, for me, change came with age because I didn't think I was going to live with a certain number of years. Once I got past that, I start seeing, man, I'm mature enough to handle what's coming. Look at our brand. When we first started, I had a business partner, and I'm not talking about nobody. I want y'all to hear this in a positive manner. I want to hear y'all. I want y'all to hear this in a positive manner because it's really positive. I had a business partner, and things just didn't work out. I saw where we're at, where we still haven't gotten to yet, but I saw it. Where we're going. I used to say this all the time. Everybody around you that don't have that type of mind frame can't see 10 years down the road. They want to deal with what's happening right now. So when a change happened, it breaks them. Mm-hmm. So when change happened, my business partner left at the time. In my mind, I felt like they thought we were going to fail. They felt like because we weren't attached to them that we were going to fail. They didn't know that I had greater in my mind. I already saw what we was going to. I used to tell him. And now when they have to look back, well, not look back, look forward and see 3 food trucks, brother, 2 restaurants, mm-hmm. catering business that is flourishing.
And we still standing.
And we still standing 10 years later with growth. It was already necessary for the change. Oh, I just said something good right there. It is necessary for change. Everybody can't go where you're going. It ain't meant for everybody to go where you're going. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't have the ability to be a pusher. Mm-hmm. Some people are just pullers or takers. But this one, this group right here, and my pretty princess over there, we are pushers. We want to see everybody win. We want to see. That's why when change happens, it's always for a greater. We haven't taken a negative. We've been in business 10 years. Now, have I said it was easy? Not one time. Not one thing was educating yourself, making sure your money is right. We made bad decisions, but we flourished from. We bounced back from it. Because we made bad decisions doesn't mean that we took a step back. It actually catapulted us so we wouldn't make the same mistake again. We learn from it. Any lesson is a lesson of catapult or a lesson
it's
where
a setup.
It's a change is necessary.
That's right. It's a setup.
Change is necessary. All right, here's the second part. And then we go, man, I'm thankful y'all on here, man. Great to have these wonderful chefs on here. Got my beautiful mother on here. One of the wisest women I know in my life. Her and my mother. I mean, her and my wife. I think some of the wisest women in the world. Here's the other part that I want y'all to get. We control the shift. We control. Mike LaMelle taught me one time when we was doing our pull-up food battles. He said, Kevin, don't you know you control the narrative? And when he said it in the midst of me working. Matter of fact, me and Chef Carlton were going at it one time. And Mike said to me, this early, Mike said to me, but you control the narrative. You make this change happen. And when he said it, I didn't get it because I was in the midst of something. But watch this. This is going to bless somebody. When I had a chance to get to myself and really download, it started making sense. It clicked. I control the narrative. Mm-hmm. So if I want a change to happen or a shift to happen in my life or in my situation, in my business, in my marriage, I have to be in a position where I can control the narrative. The change happens because of me. Mm-hmm. I have to be in a position. I'm saying me, but I'm talking about me when it deals with my family, me and my wife, when it deals with my business, me, my wife, and my daughter. But there's still some decisions that I, as the husband, have to make, even when it comes to business and family. Mm-hmm. I control the narrative. What you guys heard?
That you control the narrative resonated with me. Things in your life happen. A lot of things happen in your life because.
What's up, Mother Mavis? How are you?
It's preordained, yes, but you have started. You initiated. Maybe it's the words that you speak. Maybe it's the actions that you lack.
What's up, Pastor Rita? Maybe
it's the your procrastination or your lack of You control the narrative of where you want to be, what you can see. Sometimes we stop dreaming. We stop dreaming on what our end is going to be. We stop dreaming and attach that to our marriage. We stop dreaming and attach that to our business. We just stop dreaming. So we can't see where we're going. So we continue to operate right now. You can't continue to sell out of the back of your car. Sometimes you have to, you're gonna have to,
What's up, Angela?
grow up. You have to go to the next
What's up,
level.
kinfolk?
You can't continue to sell and not have a business license. You're gonna have
She
to grow
talking
up.
good right there.
You don't have to. You can control the narrative. If that's what you want to do, that's all you're gonna do. If you can't dream further than what you're doing, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
Shift, it has to happen
Shift.
if you want to grow.
Tap that in the, listen, if you still on here, man, and y'all rocking with us, put in here, shift has to happen. And guess what? You're in control of the shift. You're in control of this thing. Whatever you want your business to be, and my brother on here, my brother Carter right here is a witness. I've been teaching this for years. How is it that I want to take my business to the next level and I ain't wrote down one recipe? I got to be able to duplicate this thing. How is it that I want my business to grow, but I'm not writing down a business plan? I'm not writing down a direction in which I'm trying to take this business. Why am I not writing down, for me and Carl to know this? If I'm not steadily updating my menus, and I got menus that I've created, they never even came out yet. If I'm not always putting myself in a position for preparation of the shift change, then it'll never happen. And when it does happen, I'm going to be so unprepared, like what we was talking earlier, when the shift happens, that it will overwhelm us and take us out. It will take us out.
How about your goals?
What's your goals?
If you don't have a close-knit goal that's going to happen within the next week, the month, 5 years, 10 years, if you don't have goals and you are striving to obtain those goals, you're never going to hit a goal.
You're never going to hit it. And you're going to always be scratching your head or losing your hair. I'm losing my hair because of age, but I ain't losing because I'm stressed about nothing. But everybody else can't say that. You're allowing the blessings of life. Watch this. You're allowing the blessings of life to stress you out because you're not prepared for the overflow. You're not prepared for the greater. You're not in business to stay stagnant. You're not in your marriage to stay stagnant. You're not in your ministry to stay stagnant. If you're not every day striving, writing down, figuring out what it takes to get to the next level, when the shift happens, that you have the ability to control, it's going to take you out. I promise you, you're going to start having strokes and you're going to start having heart attacks, not because you're failing. It's because you're growing and you're not prepared for your growth. That's what happens. Shift happens. You have to be prepared for the shift. Some people become comfortable with the they do. Because here's another thing that I've learned, and maybe some of y'all that are older can attest to this. A lot of times we become comfortable with the bare minimum because we've never been around greater. Oh man, we talking good. A lot of times, my mother said something to me one time, years ago. This was years ago, and she says to me, because I used to have an issue with my no man in my life. So my mother was a single parent of 2 sons. Nobody stepped up and said, well, sister or cousin or friend, your boy is bad. Let me at least let me try to help you out. Let me show them what love is from a male perspective, or whatever. And she used to say to me, Kevin, you can't teach what you don't know. If you ain't never seen love, how can you teach love? If you ain't never seen greater, how can you expect greater? You got to choose. That's right, Chef Carlton. You got to choose your circle wisely. It is very important. That's why my circle, bro. I'm not nobody. I'm not a lot of people's friends. I can associate with you. I can do all those things, and it's not that I don't. It's not that I'm trying to be better than none of that. Because what I give out, I need somebody to give to me. My wife need when she's hanging out with the ladies or whatever. She can't be the richest person in the circle. She can't be the smartest person in the circle. She can't be. There needs to be equalness, so everybody's pulling everybody to the best, to the greater level in which they can get to. And to step aside of the bare minimum requires a lot of work, accountability. But again, Pastor Rita, what you're saying is correct. But it takes that circle of people that are in a greater position sometimes to hold you accountable, to teach you work, let you see work ethics, let you see the sacrifices it took to get to the next level. Because if you're not seeing these things, it is unfamiliar to you, and you will stay at the bare minimum. You won't get any further than where you at. Sometimes society wants you to be comfortable with the. But here, Ryan, and those who know, Ryan is the sauce boss here in the 7 cities. Got major, man, got phenomenal sauces. Also on TikTok, he got a TikTok store. Great. I've been knowing him probably 9 years. We both were doing sauces at the flea market and everything. So here's the thing with society, man. Society cannot control your narrative. You control the narrative. You control your destiny. You control how you do your finances, as Rita said. You control how you do your marketing. You control these things. If you're putting your money, if you're putting your money away wisely, you're going to spend wisely, and then you're going to find wise counsel. Oh, we talking good in here. We talking good in here. You're going to seek those things. So when this growth happens, it won't catch you off guard. Let me change that. It'll catch you off guard because you're going to be like, man, I saw this. I saw that I was making $20,000 for catering. I saw that somebody ordered a cake from me that's a 5-tier designer cake, and they're paying me $10,000 to make this cake. I saw this already. It's already in my business. It's already on my white wall somewhere. So when it happens, it catches you off guard because, man, I saw it. What I wrote down, I see it. The change and the shift has to happen. What you got, sweetheart?
I got a couple of things. Okay, so we just said the glass ceiling. Sometime when you're working and society has that glass ceiling up above you and you just can't break through the glass ceiling, sometimes it's there. It's meant to be broken by you, but you just have to change or shift what you're doing and how you're doing it. Maybe it's not in that section that you're in.
You're talking good.
But you have to shift or flow or be flexible in order to go around the glass ceiling or to break the glass ceiling. Another thing, sometimes, a lot of time, all the time, we get what we pray for. We get what we pray for in one form or another. It may not be how we prayed for it or the package that we prayed for, but we get what we pray for.
You get it.
And so if we pray for, I need this house, I need this house, I need this house, you get the house. Can you afford the house?
Can you afford it?
Can you keep the house up? When that shift happens, we keep saying it. You can't get ready. You have to be ready. So when you have to do some research, do some planning, do some goal setting, so you know what it's going to take to get when you get it, how you're going to keep it. You don't want those opportunities and lose it or be a failure, and you learn a bad lesson because you wasn't ready for it. You can't just wait for it just to get ready for it. You have to be ready. Continue to work to be ready.
That's good.
And another thing, the last thing I call is it's your shift. It's your shift.
That's good.
Don't compare your shift with my shift.
That's good.
It's your shift.
That's good.
Don't compare your shift with his shift.
That's good.
Yes, we're striving to be like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. We want to emulate them. We want to grow like them. But that was their shift. Your shift will come, and when your shift comes, be ready for your shift. That should be point number 3. Be ready for that. Listen, we're going to spontaneous point. I'm gonna give you point number 3. It's your shift. We talked about you make the change. You control the narrative. You make the change. Now watch. It's your shift. It's all about you. If you always comparing yourself, let me get back to that. Rita says that's true. Being stuck in poverty mindset is a reflection of your circle. I agree with you 100%. If my entire circle is broke all the time, it's time to remove and shift. It's time to remove. Listen, it's time to remove myself
and shift
And shift.
because it's on me. Now I can't. Now if I decide that I want to move and shift, bro, I can't take you with me. I can't take you with me because we're going in two different directions, and I control this narrative. I don't want to be controlled by the circumstances and situations of everybody else because I am a helper. I want to help everybody be successful. I'm not going to allow you to bring me down or tear me down when I'm going up. Now, I'm not saying I'm not too good to reach back and give you the advice and the hand that you need, right? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I cannot let you hold on to my shirt tail when I'm trying to climb this mountain. This mountain is steep. And everybody, I teach my daughter this all the time. Everybody can't breathe the air that we breathe. It's inevitable. You can't breathe the air I breathe. And it's okay. It's okay. I can't breathe Chef Carlton's air. I can't breathe Mother Maven's air. I can't breathe these people. I can't breathe in your air sometimes. You're going on your own path and in your own direction. But what I can do, if I see that you're elevating and you're doing right, I can be the one holding your butt up. Right? Pushing you to the next level with what? The wisdom that I have, the knowledge that I have, the resources that I have, me being a resource, vice versa. I want the same thing. When I need something, if I really need something, I call Chef Carlton. He has never to this day told me no. He's changed stuff around. Even when I messed up one of his things one time for my lack of knowledge. I wasn't even thinking, I wasn't even paying attention. And because of our relationship and my mess up, it was my fault. He had a big job. He was doing something for the city or whatever. And I messed up. But me being a man of integrity, bro, let me fix this. Let me give you this money back, kind of thing. And what else do I need to do to make sure this thing is right? Because this has your name on it. They wouldn't even know it came from me. It has your name on it. So me being the circle in his circle that he allows me to be in, I still had to make sure everything about him was right. Because if I make him right, if I let him know that I got your back, even when I messed up, I take full responsibility, whatever. It builds the circle of relationship of pushers. We're going to push each other to the next level. And you know that you can trust me even when I mess up. Hey, had every right to fuss at me, had every right to be mad, had whatever. He had every right to be. He handled me as a little brother to a big brother, and he knew that I was going to fix it. Whatever it took for me to fix it, I was going to fix it. You got to be prepared for the shift changes. All right, man, we're finna get up out of here, man. Y'all all right, man? Let me see. My shift is crafted for me and not meant to fit you. My journey is not like you. Rita, you talking good over there, huh? You talking good over there. I like it. It ain't for everybody. At the end of the day, when I closed my eyes the last time, Tanya ain't going with me. Kiana ain't going with me. Ryan ain't going with me. Carlton ain't going. Ain't nobody going with me. We're going to ride this thing by ourselves. The journey is yours. You have to make sure that you're prepared for the shift change. Every shift change has a positive and a negative. If you only dwell on the negative, you'll never see the positive. You'll never be able to see how you're supposed to grow. And you'll miss opportunities because it's too much for you. Oh, you just finished eating, that's why. You supposed to, but I ain't gonna even say nothing to you. We finna get up off here, man. Thank y'all for getting on here with us, man. Listen, shift is necessary. What's up, Becky? How you doing? How's everything down there in Florida? I think you're in Florida. I think that's where you moved to. You remember Becky? Shift happens. Don't remove the F. Don't remove the F out of it. Shift happens. Shift is necessary. It is necessary for a shift. You have to be prepared. Where's the elder speaking at, Mom? Elder. Oh, that's big bro. What's up, man? Well, I'm the oldest, I think. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you, man. How's everything down there in Tucson, Arizona, man? You doing all right? I forgot what I was fixing to say, man. I lost my focus. My mama said something. Oh yeah, mama on that. Negative thinking will bring multiple bad shifts. Right. So here's the thing, Ryan. And once you really get to know me, I don't talk negative. Everything about I don't have no negative in me, because negative can't dwell in full of positivity. I'm so full of positive. I'm so full of positivity, man. They call me arrogant and cocky. You can't put nothing negative in me. You can't do it. You can't tell me, because listen, Chef Carlton and anybody on here know, you can't tell me you're a better cook than I am, because I'm gonna tell you for real. Show me. You can't tell me. Show me. You think, okay, show me, because I know what I can do. Right? You can't listen. I love everybody, Mother Mavis. I love everybody. I want to hug everybody. I want to speak there, but you ain't gonna get in my circle. I'm just speaking. I'm just nice. It doesn't mean you're able to fit into the mold in which God has created me to be. I'm here to help everybody, man. I'm here to help all of us shift to the next level. I am. I want to see everybody win. Listen, if you make more than I do, great. Chef Carlton is a better cook than I am. I'll admit, no, he ain't. Some things he better than me. Some things he better than me, and I ain't even lying to him.
Y'all collaborate.
Yeah. Great friendship, great brother. I love him. Yeah. Rita, I'm missing you around here. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. Ryan, man, thank you, man. I love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep making those millions, man. What's up, Shadon? Mama, love you. Who else is on there? Yeah. We'll see y'all. Hey, listen, here's the last thing we're finna get off. We're really finna get off. I hear you. You've been saying that for about 2 months. You've been saying that for about 2 months. All right, now you're cutting up. I already got my belt ready. And I ain't scared. I think I'm older than you, Rick. Yeah, I'm older than you. Yeah, I got my belt ready. I need to get that thing right. And then I hear you change that wig. I saw you. I see you all the time posting on IG being all cute and everything. I know. I know what God said. I ain't gonna say it no more. What was I? So September the 26th. September the 26th. Much love to you, brother. September the 26th, 8 p.m., 4406 Indian River Road. We're having marriage ministry. And put that up. I'm gonna tell y'all what we're talking about. Mother Mavis, y'all be ready. 8 p.m., 4406 Indian River Road, at the beautiful church of Purpose Life Community Church under the pastoral leadership of Pastor D'Angelo Lofton. We're very excited. Oh, charge up your wig. I thought it said, I don't got my glasses. Look like change. 4406 at Purpose Life Community Church. We're under the pastoral leadership of Pastor D'Angelo Lofton. He has allotted and afforded me and my wife to be able to be over the marriage ministry. And this is what we're talking about on the 26th. It's called Married to the Mob.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Married to the Mob. Here, I thought we had them. The M is motivate your spouse. The O is, what's that saying? Overcome obstacles. The B is be what I need and want. All right. What's up, Angus, man? What's up, brother? Glad that, man. Listen, I don't know how to act, man. We got a celebrity on here, man. Big time 757 Angus. Man, listen, I feel like, listen, that's what I'm talking about, elevation right there, man. Big, we got a big time celebrity on there. Comic View. I'm ready to see you on Comic View, man. Love you, man. Listen, Mother Mavis, we need to make sure everybody coming on. Listen, September the 26th, 8 p.m. We're getting off. September the 26th, 8 p.m., 4406 Indian River Road. We're right next to Lulu's Hot Dogs. We're under the pastoral leadership of a young man that's doing great things in this city, man. He's doing great things. He got a heart for God. He has a heart to do right, man. He's really good. What's up, cousin Sharika? What's up, beautiful? How are you? Man, it's so good to see. Girl, we've been rocking with y'all for 23 years. Love you, Sharika. Man, that daughter of yours is so beautiful. And Pancake House. Yeah, over there, Nick. You talking like you coming.
She know where it is.
You know where it is. You talking like you coming. All right, I ain't gonna keep saying. I know what God said. I ain't gonna keep saying it to you.
Mm-hmm.
When them, you ever remember? I'm getting off. You ever remember the cartoon, Mother Mavis? You might remember this one. The Bugs Bunny cartoon, and Bugs Bunny said, no, Daffy Duck said, no, Bugs Bunny said to the coyote said to Bugs Bunny, he said, "Can I get 3 lumps of sugar?" And Bugs Bunny took a hammer and hit him 3 times, and them big knots came on his head. Don't keep asking. Don't keep asking for lumps of sugar, and they keep bopping you on your daggum head. Ain't nobody got your seat. You should have your own seat. This ain't the place to talk about it, but we'll talk later. This ain't the place to talk about it. Shift happens. Shift happens. It's necessary, and you control it. Get your tail back where you need to be at. Hey, how many lumps do you want? That's it, Ryan. You remember that? That coyote said, "Bugs, how many? Give me 3 lumps of sugar." Pop, 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 and all them nuts came. Disobedience will cause you to keep asking for how many lumps of sugar you can get. Keep putting them knots on your head. Ain't that right, Mother Mavis? Sharika, I need to get a hug from you, Sharika. Your daughter is so beautiful, man. She look just like you, man. Light-skinned version. So beautiful and grown. How many lumps you want? Y'all get that thing right. I ain't gonna even keep saying it. Listen, we love y'all, man.
Love you.
It's your boy, Big Kev.
And LaTanya.
Lesson with marriage, business, and ministry, man. We love this stuff, man. Thank you guys for coming on. Continue to support us, man. Listen, this is going to even get to a bigger platform. I promise you. We're going to start. I'm going to bring the mics back. We're going to get different lighting. We're going to be having a good time, man. Listen, shift happens. Be prepared for it. Love y'all. And Sam and Peter, okay.